Good evening, everyone. Dr. Kiefer and classmates. My name is Theo Hart. This is Med 543, Designing Instruction for E-Learning for Adults. And today I will be discussing key factors in curriculum design as outlined by Valdez and Reed in their 2020 article on constructivism. I will explore how these curricular characteristics, purpose, content, learner, instructional resources, instructional processes, and assessments may be impacted by shifting from in-person to online instruction. I will also consider the role of both asynchronous and synchronous delivery modes and how maintaining a constructivist environment can be influenced by this shift. Now let's think. Curriculum characteristics and changes. First, Valdez and Reed emphasize that a program's purpose is foundational, guiding the overall design and expected outcomes of the curriculum. When moving from in-person to online, the program's purpose may need to be re-examined to ensure it matches the flexibility and accessibility online education can offer. For example, an in-person science lab class might focus heavily on hands-on experiments, but online, the purpose might shift to emphasizing virtual simulations and collaborative data analysis. Next, in content, curriculum might need adaptation to fit in online format, ensuring it remains engaging and effective. For instance, lecture materials can be transformed into interactive videos or reading supplemented by discussion forums. Content delivery needs to cater to both asynchronous learners who study on their own schedule and synchronous learners who benefit from real-life interaction. Regarding the learner, online environment require addressing diverse learner needs, including technical skills, motivation, and time management. Unlike in-person settings, where the instructor can immediately gauge students' understanding and engagement, online learners may need additional support through clear instructions and frequent check-ins. Instructional resources also change significantly. In-person classrooms rely on physical materials like textbooks, lab equipment, and face-to-face interaction. Online instruction requires digital tools, learning management systems, multimedia content, and communication platforms to provide equivalent learning experiences. Now let's think. Instructional processes, which include teaching methods and learner interactions, are transformed into the online environment. Synchronous sessions allow for real-time discussions and immediate feedback, fostering social presence. Asynchronous activities encourage reflection and self-paced learning, which aligns well with constructivist principles by allowing learners to build knowledge actively. Finally, assessments and evaluations in online settings must be carefully designed to measure learning effectively while maintaining academic integrity. Online quizzes, peer reviews, and project-based assessments can replace traditional exams, and they can be adapted to suit both asynchronous and synchronous settings. A key point Valdez and Reed make in the importance of maintaining a constructivist environment, one that encourages learners to actively construct knowledge through interaction, reflection, and application. Moving online challenges educators to intentionally design curriculum elements that support collaboration and critical thinking, whether through discussion boards, group projects, or interactive content. The curriculum intent to foster deep engagement and meaningful learning must influence all design decisions during this shift, ensuring that despite the change in modality, the learning process remains student centered and participatory. Engaging with peers. In reviewing other candidates' ideas on this topic, I noticed a range of strategies to maintain constructivism online, such as using breakout rooms for small group collaborations or implementing peer feedback during asynchronous assignments. I believe these strategies will align well with the critical characteristics highlighted and help address some challenges of online learning, like learner isolation. In conclusion, the transition from in person to online instruction requires thoughtful adjustment of curriculum purpose, content, learner considerations, resources, instructional processes, and assessment. By focusing on both synchronous and asynchronous delivery modes and keeping a constructive central educators can create an effective and engaging online learning environment. This not only supports educational objectives, but also meets learners' evolving needs in a digital world. Thank you for listening to my response. I look forward to hearing your thoughts and continuing this important conversation. Again, this is Med 543, Dr. Kiefer and classmates. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you.